everyone. Grand rising and welcome to Good Morning Experts. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others none other than the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment. He is that man that comes to us with the reputation of being a master builder. He's that six-figure ring earner, gold legacy member, and the first shareholder in Washington, D.C. He's known to this family as the man with courageous conversations. We talking about Ja.
Woo! Great morning, great morning. Hold on. Turn this.
Did I swing too hard? I hope I didn't knock him out.
Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Well, I'm trying to find out why this echo is here. Do y'all still hear echo?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Y'all still hear echo?
Two of you.
Hold on a second.
Uncle Jock once, Uncle Jock twice.
Hold on, y'all. Am I on here?
Well, we got a little background, something.
That's a lot.
No, what I'm.
Maybe it just left.
Can y'all hear me?
There you go. I think you got it right.
All right, cool. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Troy Gandy. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties on my end. But we got a great show for y'all this morning. We'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest, baddest CEO meetup on the planet. And we are officially in our tip drill version of Pass the Ball. So y'all know how we like to do. But like Troy Gandy said, send that last minute text. Get everybody here. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, team, how y'all feel? And what's up?
My income.
Yep. And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Green sheet.
Get your green sheet. Everybody gets a green sheet. Get your green sheet. Everybody gets a green sheet. Get your green sheet. Everybody gets a green sheet. Get your green sheet. Everybody gets a green sheet.
CEO shirt. I see you. Hey, who's in the car, Jack? Money more. The sacred plug.
Woo. All right. So with that being said, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the ball and pass it to a lady who is indubitably, if that's a word, indubitably. Let's see, Miss V, is that a word?
Indubitably,
yes.
All right, there we go. Now we just got to make sure. Hopefully it makes sense. So I'm gonna move out of the way and give it up to this dynamite agent. This lady is definitely. Hello, what happened? So anyway, the sacred plug, LaShonda Durden, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Uncle Jock. Appreciate you. Whew, y'all, I can't take a melatonin last night. I'm so freaking amped. All right, so first of all, Dream Team, shout out to the Dream Team for winning the Psycho last night. Let's go. Miss V, Shantae, Sarita, Renee, we did it. We about to do it again. Y'all don't worry, but y'all try hard though, so we can get these numbers up and get closer to this 1%. So come on, let's go. Let's go, Village. And I also brought on a new agent yesterday. Sherry
Okay.
Hall. She is
Okay.
on. Wait. I did that wrong. Sorry. Let me introduce the Divine Coverage Coach, who is doing amazing things out here in Snellville, Georgia. Came on yesterday. Already amazing. When we say we attract like energy, we were talking about her, who she was going to be, her persona, her character. And I was like, hold up, girl, you describing me. So yes, we attract that like energy. So more money, Dr. Pinkney, money, what is it? The financial profit. We ready. So I got my twin over here, got my twin on the side of me, Sarita, got Sherry on the other side. Sherry, if you want to come off of mute and say hey to the team, please come on. The team, y'all, please welcome her to the village.
Good morning, family. I'm Sherry, and I am
Sherry.
so excited to be a part of your team.
Good morning, Sherry. Welcome.
Welcome, Sherry.
Hi.
Glad you're
Like
here.
she was saying, the same passion boils in my blood, and I am so excited about sharing education and opportunity to everyone I come in contact with. I don't know, success runs through my blood. So when I met this young lady right here, it was like we were twins, and I am so excited.
I love it.
Thank you, Sherry.
All right.
All right, let me, my hand's shaking, y'all. I'm so
Hold. Now we got to come off of mute and give LaShonda a nice round of applause.
Hey,
for
LaShonda, the single plug.
Thank you for the invite.
Always.
Congratulations.
And who are you passing that ball to?
I'm going to pass the ball. I saw his hand go up right after mine, so I guess I got to pass the ball to this amazing man out here in the A with me, doing amazing things. I enjoy picking on him and his wife because they are always on fire. So Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, PROFIT, come on, what you got for us this morning?
Thank you, LaShonda, the sacred plug. It's awesome. Congratulations, man. That is awesome. You got plugged in and I see the lightning starting to happen. So I'm going to catch that electricity and keep it going. So I appreciate that this morning. Man, me and my wife are fired up. You know, we got off the call last night after team huddle. We were like, what we going to eat? Because we didn't really, prepare for food. Sometimes run a little long. So let's go out to eat. So I said, sweetheart, I'm going to treat you to dinner on Monday night. So we went out on Monday night and we had to pick a restaurant. I said, we're going to go to this restaurant. So we decided to go to Outback, grab something to eat. And I said, you know what? That's going to be our fishing spot. So we get there, we sit down. Y'all put it out there. We get down, sit down. And I said, here come the waitress. And I noticed her. She used to work there years ago and served us before. And I said, here come the magic 5 words. Do you have, y'all know what it is. From there, we shared them 5 words with her. She said, no, I do not. I said, wow. I said, well, we have something for you to help cover you and protect you with your life. And not only that, she was so transparent with us. She said, I'm currently going through a divorce and I got also 2 kids. Guess what, y'all? We're going to cover that whole entire family. She got some little babies, and she was just elated. She said, nobody talked to her about it. So look, we just running a play. Even last night, we said we're going to go out deep sea fishing last night. You asked my wife, I'm a fisherman and I love going deep sea fishing. And I let her tell the other part of the story later on. So love you guys.
Love it. And thank you for sharing, man. And see, here's the thing. Once you get into a zone, once you start to get laser focused, I'm trying to tell you, it's nothing like it. It almost feels like you can't miss. And if you do miss, at that point, you'd be like, so what? Next. Got to take the shot, though. Thanks for sharing, Dr. Mark. Who you passing that ball to, sir?
You're welcome. Thanks, Uncle Jack. This morning, I'm going to pass this ball to none other than an incredible storyteller, 𝗱wanie 𝗍𝗍. What you got for us, sis, this morning? Come on and share with us.
You are the incredible storyteller. I'm out. Where you killed it last week, I'm like, wow, I'm just going to be quiet here. But yeah, give them a little line and reel them in. Reel them in. So yesterday, I had the same situation. I was eating at a restaurant and this waitress, I kept watching her because she was just moving. I said, she's probably got about 20,000 steps. So when she came over, we actually asked her, how many steps you got? She said, 20,000. So I asked her, does she have life insurance? And this is really weird. She's like, no, but I don't really think I need it. I'd just rather just drop dead. I'm like, what? What? Do you have children? Do you have I got a boyfriend? He got a daughter. I said, well, what about building generational wealth? She said, maybe something to think about. But at the same time, there was a gentleman sitting next to me and he was laughing. And I said, why are you laughing? He said, I tell you afterwards. I said, yeah, because I'm getting ready to peek you too. So he started laughing because he was a salesperson. So he said he could spot it as soon as I started talking to her. I said, yeah, you can spot someone that's trying to help somebody else change their life, basically. So I got his information. And we're going to talk on Wednesday to keep this story as short as possible. We're going to talk on Wednesday because he's had some trials in his life, but he's not opposed to coming into the business. Found out he has a 401k. So we're going to have a long conversation about coming in. And I just wanted to say this really quickly because there's a certain amount of people that talk on this call every day that got their camera on and they raise their hands. And I'm seeing all these folks that don't have their camera on. And I just want to say that I've been struggling. I'm somebody that if I'm not camera ready, I don't really want to be on. That's why I haven't been doing any videos because I've been fighting with my allergies in my face. But if I can get on this camera and I can talk to a gentleman not feeling as strong as I should be feeling, then we all can get off this camera and raise our hands and talk. And I'm just going to leave it there. It shouldn't be just people to talk every day.
Yeah. Yes. Dang, Tawana, I swear you was reading my mind. I mean, I promise. Like, I just looked when you got on the line and I said, it's the same people every morning. It's the same people every morning. And here's the reason why it's the same people every morning. Do y'all see a commonality in the same people every morning? Y'all know what it is? They all working. So they all got something to say.
Absolutely.
See, certain things that just go together. You know what I mean? You put it into work, you get some results. If you just show up to work and don't put it in, you get no results. It's simple math. 1 + 1 = what? Every time. And one thing you can't argue it is what? Numbers. Just go to work. Tawana, I'm so proud of you because I don't it's funny because as I was looking at as I was thinking what you were thinking, I scrolled down. So I'm gonna finish my thought. So 𝗍𝗍, Susan, Miss Rita, Marcella, Naja, Gertie, Cynthia, Coach Erik. And the reason I'm calling on y'all because y'all are in my agency and y'all seen Tawana. She's been riding with me since we got started. But how many of y'all seeing her grow, develop, come out of her shell? She's here's the thing.
Yes, indeed.
Tawana is a example of, you know how you tell somebody to crawl before they walk and then walk before you run and then run before you drive. I just added that one. But Tawana, the work you're doing, trust me, you about to hit the explosion button. So just keep applying pressure. And here's the good thing. You're applying the pressure at your own speed, at your own pace. Y'all gotta don't be pulled or swayed by the person in front of you, the person beside you, or the person in back of you. Like, you run your own race. And I wanted to stop and spend time right here because it's important to know that. And here's the thing. I got Tawanas and Najas, people that wouldn't say anything to nobody. Like, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Here's the thing. Everybody activates at their own time, but they show up. If they're showing up, you can't discredit that part. All right? So great work, Tawana, and thanks for keeping us inspired. Who you passing that ball to?
Well, of course, I have to pass it to the better half. I'm saying the better half of the people. because she a Leo. Ms. Mo Money, Mo, your insurance and tax pro.
All right. Thank you so much. You are such an inspiration. The way you speak, the way you handle yourself. I'm looking at you as an inspiration, and thank you for everything you're doing. This morning, I want to just piggyback off of what my husband talked about. Thank you so much for taking me out to dinner. I cook just about every day, but sometimes it just get too long. But anyway, so we went out to Outback, and I said, "Why you want to go to Outback?" And he said, "That's our fishing hole." And so we got there. They sat us down in a corner in the back of the store, and there was a family sitting at a table beside us. I couldn't see them, but the little girl was just dancing in the aisle the whole time. I'm doing twirls, kicking, flipping. And I was just smiling at her, waving at her and stuff. And I just want to be transparent. After we talked to the waitress, it was cool and everything, but some kept pulling me to that table, and I didn't do it. To the point where we got up, packed our stuff up, and started walking out. And I told my husband, I said, "Nope, I got to go back." So, I turned around, went back because the daddy was standing in the aisle holding the girl's hand at that point. And so I just walked up to him and I asked him the questions. And he said, "No, we don't." And it was, I looked at the table because I hadn't even looked at the whole table, but it was his wife, his mother, a baby, another toddler, and then the little girl that was in the aisle dancing. And so I said, "Really?" I said, "My husband and I, we have a life insurance firm right here in Douglasville." I said, "We need to get you covered." I said, "Let me ask you this." I said, why haven't you been covered?" He said, "Just never had the time. We got these little babies. I know I need to do it." And so I got his number, and he said, "I'll call you tomorrow." And as I was walking out, and I waved at the other the family and everything, and the little kids, and the waitress came up and said, "Bye, Miss Monique. We'll talk to you." And so I was just like, my husband always say you have to be obedient, and I felt that nudging. But, even like sometimes you just don't want to do it. You don't want to stop in the middle of what you're doing and all that. But he said, "No, I don't have it." And so that's a lesson from us. Go with that gut tell you to go, go.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing, guys. That extra, you know how we say that, you ever heard of the book called The Power of One? The power of one more call, one more conversation. You know what I mean? One more. I'm telling you, that one extra when you push yourself, that two extra when you push yourself is the thing that makes the biggest difference in the world. So thank you, Dr. Mark and Mo Money Mo, for dynamic duo in this thing every morning. The dynamic duo. Yep, that's y'all's name. All right. So with that being said, who you passing that ball to?
Thank you, Uncle Jock, for that. I'm going to pass the ball to this gentleman. Everybody hears that he's the index voice, but this man is really on a plan to help families. And I love to hear what he's doing in his business. He beat us out last night, but we're coming for you. And his name is the index voice, Troy Gandy.
Thank you. Let me start my own clock. Super excited. Thank you, Mo Money Mo.
Real quick, after you, Troy,
yeah,
everybody's on the 1 minute status, and Erica Marie's the last hand.
All right, cool. All right. Well, let me say it again. Mo Money Mo, thank you. Always excited and always intrigued by what you and Dr. Mark got going on. Well, folks, I am super excited too because, man, we are planning this Index Impact Economic Luncheon, and this thing is going to kick off at Impact Ministries on 19763 Long Meadow Road in Hagerstown, Maryland on August the 23rd at 12 noon. So we're going to be kicking it off, and I'm doing some phenomenal collaborating with a nice big sister, my big black belt sister. She's going to help me get it right and get the information out to everybody. I used to send her some information, but now she's sending me information. So And we like that to Miss Tawana Chisley. And we're going to be having, what is it? Top leaders, city officials already in the mix, new upcoming Impact Ministry agents, and the rest of Hagerstown and everybody in the surrounding area. So we will invite each and every one of you to come out and participate as well if you are close by in the nearby area or can just make it on through. And without that, also, I've got following up on 5 apps is my money-making activities. And my grand finale for this morning is the fact that we have Miss Jackie Ballard on the line. She is not working right now, and she has just gotten her license, passed her license. So she's just waiting for it to come in so we can get it all up and make the sister go green and make some money. So give her a hand.
Congratulations.
Woo, woo, woo. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yes, indeed.
It for me.
And hold on, real quick. Hold on, Troy. Real quick. I saw what you put, Dr. T, so I'm gonna wait and let you do that, okay? Go ahead, Troy.
All right. So that's it for me. And now I get to pass it on to the superstar phenomenal Miss 𝗀𝗍 that knows how to guide us all. Let's get it.
Thank you, Troy. Congratulations, Jackie. I just want to say that sometimes your confidence gets wavered, and Tawana really poured into me and gave me the confidence. And she also, just seeing her growth, there was a time she would sit in a cafe and not say anything at all. And now she's talking to people. That's inspiring to me. And it has made me go out. I went into a food court they call Gibson Mill here in Concord, North Carolina. Sat there for a while till I gained the confidence to talk to about 5 people. I did get 2 numbers. And then yesterday I said, I'm going to the mall. I've been walking past this barbershop, I don't know how many times, said I was going to go in, never did. I went in yesterday. I got the manager's information. I will be calling him tomorrow to do a presentation for the barbers. Just stay plugged in, guys. Stay connected with somebody on this team. You need that positive push.
Yes,
That's all
indeed.
I
Yes,
have.
indeed. And 𝗀𝗍, everybody give it up for 𝗀𝗍. Putting in the work. Also, I wanted to give it up because we gotta come off mute too. Give it up for Breeda. That is amazing. You got your license to print money with no cap on it.
Congratulations.
No
Congratulations.
cap.
Green.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Who you passing that ball to, 𝗀𝗍?
I'm passing the ball to a wonderful woman I met at convention down in Texas. I know she got some great nuggets to drop, Miss Marcella.
Good morning. Thank you, 𝗀𝗍. Just want to jump on right quick and say congratulations to everyone. And Miss V, I heard you talking that noise last night. Yeah, you brought it. And I'm gonna just say congratulations to y'all. But yeah, we coming with it. Because now my schedule is almost straight now, so I can get down with the get down. But Tawana, I just want to say, yes, you have come out of that shell and you have been doing the doggone thing, holding it down when Uncle Jock is not available on the show. And you're just awesome. Just extremely awesome. Congratulations, Jackie. And Eric, last night was also amazing. So I'm going to jump off because I got to get ready for my work from home thing, but I'm going to be still logged in. Congratulations, everybody.
Woo, woo, woo. Who you passing that ball to, Marcella?
Let me see.
And glad to have you back.
Thank you. Okay, I see Dr. T. I hadn't been on to hear from you in a while, and just want to say I know you have some amazing things going on in your business. So go ahead and tell us what you got, Dr. Teresa.
Thank you, Marcella. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you. Can't say that enough. And I wanted to highlight a young lady who joined us recently, Miss 𝗱𝗏. I tell you all, this woman, she came in, God sent, and she came in hitting the ground running and creating, I want to say, close to a tsunami, not yet, but I'm telling you all, she is going to create a tsunami very soon. but the impact is already so tremendous. And I say this not just wordly, but she is a saving grace to me, especially in this season and time for what we just recently experienced. Please, can you all please clap it up for Miss 𝗱𝗏? Please,
All
please.
Welcome,
Okay.
welcome, welcome.
Thank you. We just recently brought on a young lady too, Powerhouse, that, you know, she would maybe be here tomorrow on the call under Miss 𝗱𝗏. So thank you all for that. And also, solemnly, not loud, but impactfully, I want us to clap it up for Mr. 𝗱𝗏 𝗍𝗏 son, who is on the call this
Yeah.
morning.
All right, come go right on.
No
Welcome,
highlight,
man.
but I want us to
God
just
bless
clap
you.
it up for him.
Welcome,
Welcome,
welcome.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Welcome.
welcome.
Welcome,
you.
welcome.
Yes,
I
yes.
did make it impress upon him that this village right here loved his father so much, so much, and he will see why. He brought us here, and he is here. He will see it for himself. When he's ready to speak, he will. Today,
Yeah.
he will not. 𝗱𝗏, if you want to say thank you, that's all, if you can.
Thanks, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I'm looking forward to being here.
And we
Amen.
are
Amen. Pleasure to have you.
Welcome,
happy to have you here,
Happy to
brother.
have you.
welcome.
Good to have you here.
We're
Yes.
welcoming you with open arms, my
Yes,
man. Open
indeed.
arms.
Yes,
Yes.
Thank you.
indeed.
So who you passing that ball to, Dr.
Okay,
T?
thank you all. Let me pass this ball to this lady. I know she's really creating some great things, you know, around her and her team. Miss Erica Marie, take it away. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome again to the team, 𝗱𝗏. We are so sorry for your loss and so excited to get to know you and have you here with us. I'm going to keep it real short. I am just super excited going with the influencer program, but I actually recently heard back from an influencer that I personally know that's actually my first cousin. And so I reached out to him and he finally reached back out to me. So I'm really, really excited. He's out in California. I probably normally haven't spoken to him in, man, I haven't spoken to him probably since my grandfather's funeral a few years ago. And before that, it might have been, it's been years. So I'm really excited to, that he's interested in the business and just connecting with them and it inspired me to reach out to all my cousins too. So just about life insurance as well, because when I reached out to him about the influencers and then I double backed on him and just asked him, does he have life insurance? And then he ended up responding was like, I don't have life insurance. What's going on with the insurance industry? What is with all this? So I'm super excited to connect with him and super excited again, 𝗱𝗏, to have you join us because that is just awesome. So we're one big family, just excited for you to join, and I'm very excited. That's my time.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Erica, for sharing with us and continuing to grow and develop your business. And now I am getting ready to turn the mic over so we can switch gears